What I want to lead off with is Jimmy Garoppolo because he's still on the team. He's not even on IR. And there was a report like 4 days ago from Jay Glazer, who's very connected with the 49ers. And he said that the Niners are holding out hope that Jimmy Garoppolo can come back in the playoffs. And he left it at that. You could interpret it as, come back as a backup or whatever. But that report to me sounded amazing. And then I saw Jimmy Garoppolo today in the locker room, made a little appearance. He you ever see one of those little scooter things for people that have like a broken ankle?
I've had one when I had surgery on my ankle. Yeah.
What do you call that? A little scooter thing?
Yeah, it's just a what is it called? Like
a knee scooter?
Whatever. Knee scooter. That's exactly what it's called. Yes.
All right,
yes.
So he had a knee scooter. He knee scooted into his locker. He got something. He knee scooted out. So based on that 15-second moment, it didn't look like he's particularly close to doing anything football related. I know he just got his hard cast off, and I think people were thinking, oh, here we go. But it doesn't look like he's doing, as Kyle Shanahan said, he's not doing anything on a field. He's still in the training room. So, I don't know. But just based off of that little image, I feel like, I don't think he's coming back this year. I don't know where that report came from.
Yeah, I think realistically he could come back. I guess it depends on where the fracture is. There's so many factors that go into it, but he's not 2 weeks away from being back. Like, I think the hope was, okay, Jimmy Garoppolo would be back for the playoffs. No, if you're still on a knee scooter 2 weeks out, there's no way. There's just no way. So maybe he could come back for like the divisional or NFC championship. Possibly. That's still an outside shot. I think one of two things is going on here. I think either the 49ers are trying to keep it alive because they are trying to keep his value high, do him a solid, or Jimmy's team is trying to keep his value high. So they're telling the 49ers, hey, you know what? I got a chance. I'm talking to the doctors here. We got a shot. I think it's all just to sell Jimmy Garoppolo as, hey, he was so close to returning at the end of the season that he's fully healthy as soon as this thing's over and he's ready to sign with the team. It's not like last year at all. That situation's not going to linger. Jimmy Garoppolo's good to go. So whether that's the team helping effort in that, or that's just Jimmy Garoppolo's team doing that, I think one way or another, it's to sell or portray that he is close to returning, fully healthy, and will be ready this offseason. That's my personal opinion on it.
Yeah, I think that's my opinion now. That you said it, now I'm taking it. I'm stealing it. No, I mean, like, look what's going on with the Raiders, right? The Niners are playing the Raiders this week, and they're not going to play Derek Carr.
Yep.
And it's like, whoa, why would they do that? Well, they don't want Derek Carr next year. They want to trade Derek Carr, and they need him healthy. So it's in the best interest of the Raiders and Carr for him not to play, and that's why he's not playing. I feel like the same thing is the case with Jimmy. Now, the Niners aren't going to trade him, but he wants to go. He wants to be healthy in free agency. That's the number one goal for him. Healthy in free agency so he can get the most money possible. The risk of playing in one playoff game where he might get hurt, I think it's not worth it. How much is he going to raise his stock if he comes in off the bench for a couple quarters or something? I mean, everyone knows what Jimmy Garoppolo is. Is anyone really going to change their opinion on Jimmy Garoppolo based on one? I mean, maybe. It just doesn't seem worth it. I don't know.
I also think it diminishes his value if he comes back for the simple fact that the team is not going to turn it over to Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, let's assume he comes back in the divisional round or the NFC championship. That means they've already won a playoff game or two with Brock Purdy. Why at that point are you going to say, all right, Brock, great. You've not only won 5 straight or 6 straight to end the season, you won a playoff game. We're going back to Jimmy. It just, none of that makes sense. So now he looks bad because he can't even beat out Brock Purdy.
It's embarrassing. I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. And then the team doesn't want me to play. Better to say, I'm almost healthy. I'm almost healthy, but not really. Yep. Makes sense. Anyway, that report caught me off guard a few days ago. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're hoping. And just seeing him today made me realize that it's just posturing. That most likely? Posturing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes a ton of sense.
Wizard says we call him a scoot scoot. I like it. Scoot scoot.